Hi Scorpio, this is Tisch Aitken, and this is your monthly report for the month of February 2022. You begin the month with 5 points transiting in the cardinal earth sign of Capricorn in your house of communication, thinking, perspective, local community, and ideas, among other things, also marketing and sales, but it certainly is your thoughts and ideas and reframing how you're thinking in this challenging time. Venus was retrograde up until January 29th. It's stationed direct at 11 degrees and 5 minutes of Capricorn, setting off for Saturn, the planet of karma and restrictions, was transiting in December of 2018 and January of 2019. Add to the fact that Mercury is retrograde as you begin the month, and it stations direct on February 3rd at 24 degrees and 22 minutes of Capricorn, which is just 2 degrees from where Saturn and Pluto met up in the sky on January 12th for that legendary conjunction that brought down the structures of our world. And we're now in a time of healing, restructuring, among other things, and rebuilding and building a new future in the new age of Aquarius. But with Venus, when it's stationed retrograde, it's stationed at 26 degrees and 29 minutes of Capricorn, and Venus only retrogrades once every 18 months, and it retrogrades in Capricorn every 8 years, and it has been working with Pluto, the cosmic compost, on and off since December. It first met up with Pluto on December 11th, then a second time on December 24th. They will meet up a third and final time on March 3rd, and then Venus will leave the sign of Capricorn on March 6th. Letting go of that which no longer serves you in your thinking, in your beliefs, in raising your thinking and in practicing positive thinking, and also in your local community. Maybe you're looking for a move, maybe you're looking for a change, maybe you're learning new things or helping others to learn. But this is a difficult process, and it's honoring a lot of loss that all of us have endured. And Mercury too, it retrograded initially on January 14th at 10 degrees of Aquarius, which, like the new age of Aquarius, Saturn got as far as 13 degrees of Aquarius in 2021. Then Mercury re-entered Capricorn on January 25th. It will station at 24 degrees of Capricorn, very close to the Saturn-Pluto conjunction. Reframing your thinking and your actions in how you can structure security and build new things of what you want to build in your life, what you want to anchor. So you begin the month, and a lot of focus on learning, on networking, on how you think. And there is a new moon that takes place on February 1st at 12:46 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at 12 degrees and 20 minutes of the fixed air sign of Aquarius. And this new moon falls in your house of home, family, and emotional security. Saturn got as far as 13 degrees of Aquarius at the end of May of 2021. This new moon triggers that by less than a degree, and it brings new beginnings in finding this security and stability. So much focus for you on real estate and finding happiness within in a very, very challenging time. And on the day of the new moon, Juno, the asteroid of partnering, also changes signs and enters Aquarius, where it will be until the early mid part of January of 2023. Partnering with yourself to find security, with a new vision of what gives you comfort, and and I guess with others in a sense of finding home and family. We create that in many different ways. So really focusing on that area for you and revising choices you may have had to make at the peak of the epoch of Capricorn, which really was in 2020, because Saturn went back and forth from 26 degrees of Capricorn, where Venus retrograded. It did so from February 4th through November 4th of 2020. February 4th, the Sun meets up with Saturn at 2:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That could bring challenges with family. That could bring challenges with your thinking. Maybe there's some delays in travel or in projects. Focus on getting hard work done. On February 6th, Mars squares Chiron, the wounded healer. And that could bring cutting words, but again, focus on healing through your thoughts and ideas. There's so much emphasis on communication for you and on learning, but in raising the vibe and how you think. On February 8th, Mars forms a beautiful trine to Uranus at 9:57 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's excellent for brainstorming with others, meeting people unexpectedly in a positive way, and definitely doing business with people in a way that could come in an unexpected good way. On February 11th, Mercury and Pluto meet up at 9:04 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There could be endings with that. There could be issues around power struggles, but with that, you also want to focus on doing research and getting to the bottom of things. On February 14th, Pluto forms a beautiful trine to the north node of Fate at 4:17 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That could bring fated relationship opportunities, romantically, professionally, and just excellent encounters. Really pay attention to whom you meet and if there are business opportunities that arise at that time. And that is the day on Valentine's Day, so that could bring definitely positive encounters in many different ways. The north node of Fate is now transiting in Taurus in your house of partnerships and relationships, where it will be until July of next year, July 18th. And then the south node of karma, that which you want to release, is transiting in your sign, in your first house of self, purging your own limiting beliefs around self, around relationships. And so that's a big deal. But with all of this, let's see, we've got on February 16th, Venus and Mars meet up. Let's see, before that, actually, Mercury re-enters Aquarius on February 14th at 4:54 p.m. Eastern Standard, where it will be until March 9th in your house of home, family, and emotional foundation. More focus on centering security, and if you have your own business, bringing it to another level. On February 16th, Venus and Mars meet up in the sky at 9:29 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is a beautiful energy. Venus, when it stationed direct, started to dance with Mars in the sky as of January 30th, and they will be dancing together until April 4th. Right now, they're transiting in Capricorn, your house of communication, learning, and local community, and your thoughts and ideas. But then they will both enter the sign of Aquarius March 6th, and they will be transiting in Aquarius in your house of security and getting your needs met and bringing a lot of sexy, romantic energy. This is excellent right now to meet people. This is excellent for bringing love to your life, and again, in your beliefs and how you're thinking about things, and just good for creativity. And Mars is one of the rulers of your sign, just taking action to secure your happiness. Venus rules your house of relationships. So this is a really nice opportunity. And you've got Jupiter, the luckiest planet, expanding your house of romance on and off until December 20th. So that's a really nice thing. And then on the day of the Venus-Mars pairing, they're going to meet up at 16 degrees and 53 minutes of Capricorn. There was a Venus-Sun star point on January 8th at 18 degrees of Capricorn in your house of thinking. And Venus meets up with the Sun. They form an inferior conjunction while retrograde every 8 years. It's a great time of honoring this energy with a ritual of a new 8-year cycle of what you want to create. Now this Venus-Mars pairing is triggering that story from the beginning of January. If you were not able to work with that, this is a great day to work with the energy. And there's a full moon that takes place at 11:56 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at 27 degrees and 10 minutes of Leo. And this full moon falls in your house of career and life goals. It could bring fruition to projects you've been working on. Maybe you get some kind of result. Maybe you get a payoff of some sort. And on February 17th, Jupiter forms a helpful sextile to Uranus at 7:13 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That could bring unexpected romantic and social opportunities for you. On February 18th, the Sun enters the mutable water sign of Pisces at 11:43 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, where it will be until March 20th, bringing light and levity to your area of creativity and romance and love affairs. So that's really nice. And then on February 23rd, Mars forms a helpful sextile to Neptune at 2:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's excellent for meeting people socially, romantically. It's very creative energy, very good for spiritual practice. And later that day, Mercury forms a helpful aspect to Chiron, the wounded healer. It's good for healing your thinking. And that occurs at 11:06 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the 23rd rather, and then on February 24th at 12:06 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that is good for doing healing work. Venus and Neptune are in harmony on February 24th. They form what's known as a sextile, an aspect of opportunity at 11:04 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is beautiful flow of energy, beautiful opportunity to meet people romantically and socially. And Neptune is the higher octave of Venus, beauty and love and selflessness. And later that day, Mercury squares Uranus at 9:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. There could be some unexpected news around relationships and twists and turns. Uranus is transiting in your house of partnerships and has been on and off for a while, since May of 2018. And then on February 28th, Jupiter forms a quintile, which is a 72-degree aspect to the north node of Karma. And that could bring very fortuitous connections socially, in so many different ways, marketing yourself, engaging in business in some way, or socializing romantically, or it's for fun. And that is a really fortuitous aspect to look for. I wish you a lot of luck, Scorpio, and thank you.